In the early 1800s, a young Merina king looked out across Madagascar's highlands and declared, "The sea is my frontier." What followed would transform an entire island.
At the dawn of the 19th century, Madagascar was a mosaic of competing kingdoms, Merina, Sokolova, Betsimisaraka, Bezenozano, each fiercely guarding their territory.
King Andrianampano Merina united the Merina heartland through conquest and diplomacy, subduing the Betsilio and Bezenozano peoples and pushing his kingdom's borders toward the mountains.
The powerful Sokolova kingdoms of Meneb and Boine formed a formidable barrier to Merina expansion, the Amarosornana dynasty the only serious rival to Merina supremacy on the island.
At just 18, Radima ascended the Merina throne in 1810, swiftly crushing revolts from the Bezenozano and vowing to fulfill his father's command, to reach the sea.
Without coastal ports, the Merina were forced to trade through Bezenozano and Sokolova middlemen, exchanging rice, cattle, and handicrafts for European salt and ammunition at punishing disadvantage.
The vital eastern port of Tomotov was mired in chaos. The Betsimisaraka Confederation had collapsed into warring factions, and competing chiefs were desperately seeking powerful allies.
In 1812, the ambitious Jean René seized control of Tomotov, creating a complicated power at Madagascar's most important eastern port, and an opportunity Radima I could not ignore.
Radima's ambitions aligned with British strategic interest in the Indian Ocean. A treaty with Mauritius brought Merina access to British military advisors, weapons, and the promise of modernization.
Radima led his reorganized army through the eastern rainforest and down to the coast, bringing Tomotov and the Betsimisaraka territories under Merina authority for the first time.
By the 1820s, Radima I controlled the eastern coast, the highlands, and much of the south. The Merina kingdom had become the dominant power on the island, though the Sokolova West remained defiant.
Radima I partnered with the London Missionary Society to build schools and codify the Malagasy language in writing, transforming education, military organization, and skilled crafts across the kingdom.
The Merina kingdom story, of a landlocked people who reached the sea, built schools, and forged the nation, lives on in Madagascar's language, identity, and pride as Africa's great island civilization.
This lesson is part of the UNESCO General History of Africa Curriculum Library at ashaware.com, where Africa's story is told by Africa.